got a theory.
In this video, I'm going to talk about the episodes in Season 2 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer that are the standout episodes for me, so just a warning, there are spoilers ahead. In Episode 1, titled When She Was Bad, Buffy returns to Sunnydale after the summer break. Buffy is distant and cold and even mean to her friends.
Buffy, you're really campaigning for Bitch of the Year, aren't you?
As defending champion, you're nervous?
I can hold my own. You know, we've never really been close, which is nice because I don't really like you that much, but you have on occasion saved the world and stuff, so I'm gonna do you a favor.
And this great favor is?
I'm gonna give you some advice. Get over it.
Excuse me?
Whatever's causing the Joan Collins tude, deal with it. Embrace the pain, spank your inner, mop it, whatever. But get over it. Because pretty soon you're not gonna even have the loser friends you've got now.
I think it's about time you start minding your own business.
It's long past. Nighty-night. I'll just see if Angel feels like dancing.
Xander is really the only one that realizes that she's still working through the fact that she died. She even has dreams about the Master returning to kill her again.
I bet she doesn't.
Buffy.
Giles. What is it? You look worried.
This vampire activity, I think I know what they're up to.
Well, we'll deal with it.
I hope it's that simple.
It is not to worry. Trust me.
I don't know. I mean, I've killed you once. It shouldn't be too difficult to do it again.
What?
In this episode, the followers of the Master, including the Anointed One, plan to do a ritual to bring the Master back from the dead. Buffy realizes that she was actually having visions, not just nightmares.
What do you mean? I can't do it anymore. I can't look after the three of you guys while I'm fighting.
Well, what about the rest of the note?
The rest of the note.
The part that says, P.S., this is a trap.
You'll be playing straight into their hands.
I can handle this.
Stop saying that. God, what's wrong with you?
Cordelia may be dead.
This is my fight.
To perform the ritual, they need those that were next to the Master when he died. That is Willow, Cordelia, Giles, and Jenny. So they are kidnapped and taken to the Bronze for the ritual. Buffy, Angel, and Xander end up at the Bronze to save the rest of the Scooby Gang, and Buffy is able to destroy the bones of the Master, ensuring that he cannot be brought back from the dead.
For his resurrection, for the dawn of this new era.
Buffy. Buffy. We gotta do something now.
You two get the others out of here.
We need you to distract the vampires.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna kill them all. That ought to distract them.
In episode 3, titled School Hard, Spike and Drusilla come to Sunnydale with the iconic scene of their car running over the Welcome to Sunnydale sign.
Home sweet home.
It's parents' night at Sunnydale High School, and Principal Snyder is determined to tell Buffy's mom just how poorly she is doing in school. And just when Buffy's in trouble with her mom, the power goes out in the school, and Spike and his goons bust into the school looking for Buffy.
In the car, now.
What can I say? Couldn't wait.
Buffy saves the day by fighting the bad guys, and her mom decides that she's proud of the fact that Buffy can protect herself and others. Thus, Buffy avoids being grounded, at least for now.
You get the hell away from my daughter.
Women.
Later, Spike and Drusilla bust in on the Anointed One and his gang. Spike kills the Anointed One and sets up shop as ruler of the gang and decides he will stay in Sunnydale and hunt down the Slayer.
A Slayer with family and friends. That sure as hell wasn't in the brochure.
You'll kill her, and then we'll have a nice celebration.
Yeah, a party.
Yeah, with streamers and songs.
How's the annoying one?
He doesn't want to play.
Figures. Well, suppose I better go make nice.
You failed.
I offer penance.
Penance? You should lay down your life. Our numbers are depleted. The Feast of St. Vitus has been ruined by your impatience.
I was rash. And if I had to do it all over again... Who am I kidding? I would do it exactly the same. Only I'd do this first.
From now on, we're going to have a little less ritual and a little more fun around here.
Let's see what's on TV.
Episode 6, titled Halloween. Halloween never goes well for Buffy, even though it's supposed to be a quiet night for the supernatural world.
I just wanted to talk to you about tomorrow night. As it should be calm, I think we might work on some new battle techniques.
In this episode, Principal Snyder makes all of the high school students take the younger kids trick-or-treating, and costumes are mandatory.
Yikes. I'll stick to vampires.
Miss Summers, just the juvenile delinquent I've been looking for.
Principal Snyder.
Halloween must be a big night for you. Tossing eggs, keying cars, bobbing for apples. One pathetic cry for help after another. Well, not this year, Missy.
Gosh, I'd love to sign up, but I recently developed carpal tunnel syndrome and can tragically no longer hold a flashlight.
The program starts at 4. The children have to be back at 6.
Buffy decides to go as a noblewoman because she wants to see what the women Angel grew up with were like. Willow goes as a ghost and Xander goes as an army soldier. A wizard casts a spell over the town that transforms people into the costumes they are wearing. For example, Willow is wearing a ghost costume, so she really dies in this episode, becoming a real ghost, and worse than that, Buffy becomes a noblewoman who doesn't know how to fight.
This could be a situation.
Buffy, what do we do?
Spike and his gang take advantage of Buffy's helplessness, and Xander and Angel, they have to defend her.
Check if there are any other ways in. Just stay here.
Oh, Fabu, more clinging.
But in the end, Giles saves the day, beating up the wizard until he agrees to reverse the spell, bringing everything back to normal.
You tell me how to stop the spell.
Janus, break its stature.
What the?
Hi, honey. I'm home. You know what? It's good to be me.
A fun side note, all of the army training that was put into Xander's head in this episode stays with him, and he uses it to help the Scoobies. So in the future, when they refer to Xander's army training, it was just this one night on Halloween. In episode 11, titled Ted, Buffy comes home from a night out to find her mom kissing a man named Ted. Ted is played by the awesome John Ritter.
Sorry, I heard...
I broke a wine glass. You're home early.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, this is my daughter, Buffy. Buffy, this is Ted.
Everyone in Buffy's world falls for Ted except for Buffy, who doesn't want a new father figure in her life. Ted takes everyone to play mini golf, but he and Buffy end up having words, which causes Buffy to spy on Ted going forward. When Ted finds out that Buffy is spying on him, he gets angry and Buffy loses her cool. She kicks Ted and he falls down the stairs, breaking his neck. Turns out that Ted is really a homicidal robot. Buffy was the only one that knew something was off about him. When will her gang learn to trust her instincts? In episode 13, titled Surprise, Buffy turns 17 and the Scoobies plan a surprise party for her. Just know that, very much like Halloween, Buffy's birthday never goes well for her, and it does become a running joke throughout the series.
That pretty much sums it up. Buffy, are you okay?
Yes, what happened?
There are these vamps out. What's going on?
Oh, surprise party.
Happy birthday.
You guys did all this for me? That is so sweet.
Sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Hey, did everybody see that guy just turn to dust?
Oh, well, sort of.
Yep, vampires are real. A lot of them live in Sunnydale. Will fill you in.
I know it's hard to accept at first.
Actually, it explains a lot.
In this episode, we find out that Jenny is a gypsy and is part of the coven that cursed Angel. Her uncle visits her in this episode and warns her to keep Buffy away from Angel. Drusilla and Spike put together an indestructible demon called the Judge, but Buffy steals one of his arms. Jenny uses this as an opportunity to send Angel away to hide the demon's arm to prevent him from being assembled, which will bring him to life.
What, you're just gonna skip town for a few months?
She's right. I gotta get this to the remotest region possible.
While trying to leave, though, Angel is ambushed by Spike's gang, who take the arm and complete the Judge, bringing him to life. The Judge comes after Buffy, but Angel manages to save her.
Don't touch him!
They go back to Angel's apartment, and that's where they consummate their relationship. That gives Angel a perfectly happy moment, which turns him back into Angelus. In episode 14, titled Innocence, Angel has just been turned into Angelus and is after Buffy. So of course he goes to Spike to let him and Drusilla know that he is back and he's ready to play. Spike releases the Judge on Sunnydale, but Angelus wants to be the one to kill Buffy.
I'll never forget it.
So you didn't kill her then?
Of course not.
No, I know you haven't been in the game for a while, mate, but we still do kill people. Sort of our raison d'etre, you know.
You don't want to kill her, do you? You want to hurt her, just like you hurt me.
Nobody knows me like you do, Drew.
She'd better not get in our way.
Don't worry about it.
I do.
Spike, my boy, really don't get it, do you? You tried to kill her, but you couldn't. Look at you, you're a wreck. She's stronger than any Slayer you've ever faced. Force won't get it done. You gotta work from the inside. To kill this girl, you have to love her.
Angelus fights Buffy, but he can't win. So Spike releases the Judge on a mall where Buffy is, and he's hoping that Buffy and many people will die. In the meantime, Xander has used his army training from Halloween to procure a rocket launcher, which Buffy uses to blow up the Judge, making Spike and Drusilla very sad.
This is now.
What's that do?
Best present ever.
Knew you'd like it.
Do you think he's dead?
We can't be sure. Pick up the pieces and keep them separate.
On a side note, Buffy is scarred by the fact that Angel turned into Angelus after they slept together, and it does carry forward into all of her future relationships. In episode 17, titled Passion, Jenny works on a spell to reinsult Angel, while Angelus takes his evil campaign against Buffy and the Scoobies into high gear. Angelus even tells Buffy's mom that they slept together.
Superstitious.
Oh,
We just thought if...
was he the first? No, wait. I don't want to know. I don't think I want to.
Yeah. He was the first. I mean, the only.
He's older than you.
I know.
Too old, Buffy. And he's obviously not very stable. I really wish... I just thought you would show more judgment.
He wasn't like this before.
Are you in love with him?
I was.
Were you careful?
Mom, this isn't
Don't
the time.
mom me, Buffy. You don't get out of this. You had sex with a boy you didn't even see fit to tell me you were dating.
I made a mistake.
Yeah, well, don't just say that to shut me up, because I think you really did.
I know that. I can't tell you everything.
How about anything? Buffy, you can shut me out of your life. I am pretty much used to that. But don't expect me to ever stop caring about you, because it's never gonna happen. I love you more than anything in the world. That would be your cue to, roll your eyes and tell me I'm grossing you out.
You're not.
Oh, well. I guess that was the talk.
So how'd it go?
I don't know. It was my first.
Meanwhile, Jenny has completed the spell to restore Angel's soul, but Drusilla finds out about this and works to keep her from casting that spell by sending Angelus to find Jenny.
It's gonna work. This will work.
Angelus chases and kills Jenny, and then heartlessly sets her body up in Giles's bedroom for him to find. It's honestly the second most emotional scene in the series.
Hello? Jenny? It's me.
Mr. Giles, I need to ask you to come with us. Just to answer a few questions.
Of course. Yes. Procedure. I need to make a phone call.
The most emotional scenes are all found in the episode titled The Body in Season 5, but this is heartbreaking for Giles. In the season finale, episodes 21 and 22, titled Becoming, Parts 1 and 2, Angel, Spike, and Drusilla find a petrified demon named Acacia and plan to wake up this demon, which will send everything in the world to hell. Buffy finds out about the spell that Jenny was working on before her death that would re-ensoul Angel and gets Willow to work on casting the spell. Drusilla sends her gang to kidnap Giles so he can help her wake up Acacia, and during this interaction, the Scoobies try fighting this group, but Willow ends up in a coma, Giles is kidnapped, Xander's arm is broken, and Kendra the Vampire Slayer is killed. Buffy shows up after this fight, and the police arrest her for the murder of Kendra. But once Buffy escapes from the police, she's approached by Spike, who, at this point, is jealous of the relationship between Angelus and Drusilla. And Spike makes a deal with Buffy. If she helps him kill Angelus, Spike and Drusilla will leave Sunnydale forever.
We're mortal enemies. We don't get timeouts.
You want to go around, Pet? I'll have a gay old time of it. You want to stop Angel? We're going to have to play this a bit differently.
What are you talking about?
Talking about your ex-pet, I'm talking about putting him in the bloody ground.
While working with Spike, Buffy runs into her mother and is finally forced to tell her mom that she is the Vampire Slayer. A fact that her mom cannot take in. Joyce actually tells Buffy that if she leaves the house, she can never come back. But Buffy has no choice but to leave and go find Angelus to kill him. While Buffy and Angelus fight, Willow is able to restore his soul, but it's too late. Buffy must kill Angel now in order to stop Acathia from waking up. Only Angel's blood can close that portal. With a kiss, Buffy runs the sword through Angel, closing the portal and sending Angel to hell. Buffy then disappears and no one knows where she is. And that is how Season 2 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer ends.